Sent off and running, great start for Seville. Also the man Jones gets up well, but Oblique Seville now takes charge and he moves away from the rest of the field. Get this with the moment. Oblique Seville, look at the time! 9.83!
Everything is difficult until you know how to do it. This is a quote written anonymously, but in specification to the fact that we have a young athlete who's been making a lot of waves. And today, I want to talk about the topic: is 9.72 in danger? Can Oblique Seville break Asafa Powell's legendary time? Stick around for the details. I am a competitive person. I don't just watch sprinting, I analyze it. And when I look at the numbers between Oblique Seville and Asafa Powell, I see something very interesting. Only 500ths of a second separating Seville from that legendary 9.72 seconds set in 2008. That's not a gap, that's a moment. So, the real question is 9.72 in danger, or is it untouchable? Greetings and welcome to Jamaica Athletics Network, the channel where speed meets greatness. As I mentioned earlier out, the topic is 9.72 in danger? Can Oblique Seville break Asafa Powell legendary time? The mere fact is that Oblique Seville, he ran his best time in Tokyo in the championship in 2025 of 9.77 seconds. That was a golden run from the 24-year-old who used to attend one of my favorite champs school in Calabar. And just at age 24, it is not impossible, if all goes well for him surrounding training, health, and life in general. The thing is, Oblique Seville is a very good athlete, and as time or years progresses, he is improving and is getting more dangerous on the track. Speaking of being dangerous, I just want to say a massive shout out to all of the supporters here. Thus far, this channel have 35 subscribers, but I just want to say that in recent days I did a video on Tejier Gale, past his peak or still chasing history, and I'm seeing 37 views in 4 days. Now, I am somewhat wondering what is happening, because based on the past videos, you guys reacted quite well. But in that case, I don't believe in giving up. I believe in progressing and improving going forward. So just a quick thing, if you're new to the channel, please go ahead, like, comment, share, and subscribe. The road is 1,000 subscribers for now. And for those persons who are supporting, I really appreciate what you all are doing. So back to the man himself in a Oblique Seville. With no doubt, he know what it means to have a taste of glory. I spoke about the fact that he won the gold medal in Tokyo in 2025, coming off the Budapest 2023 Rans 4x4 relay. That was a team effort, but individually, he knew what it means to step up and get his own medal. The greatest prize in track and field is to win a gold medal. Now, the fact is that the numbers don't lie. And when I say the number don't lie, let's deal with the facts first. Asafa Powell ran 9.72 seconds in 2028 during his prime years. At that time, he was known for being one of the most dangerous top-end speed athlete in sprinting history. Once he got upright and relaxed, he was extremely hard to beat over the final 40 meters. Now, fast forward, Oblique Seville personal best stands at 9.77 seconds. That is just 0.05 seconds behind. In sprinting terms, that's roughly half a meter, maybe one strong dip at the line. Keep calm and analytical. People, what do you think about this though? Can Oblique Seville get that dip or will he sprint past that time? Because looking on the information here, we're seeing that Oblique Seville on the worldathletics.org page, he fits right there at number 10. But yes, there are other persons in front of him like a Kishane Thompson. But the fact is that Oblique Seville was the man who won that gold medal in 2025. But that is the big question. Can he go above Asafa Powell's time? Well, he would have to pass some more athletes, of course. You know, the Christian Coleman, the Kishane Thompson, as I mentioned before, the Justin Gatlin, and there you have it, Asafa Powell. But it is not impossible. I don't think it is. I really don't think it is. But would it be possible? Maybe. But what would it take for it to be a possibility? So, first, execution. Sprinting at that level is not just about speed. It's about the start, the dry phase, the transition, and maintaining relaxation under pressure. I think Seville is a person who has developed into managing pressure quite well. I mean, he has shown improvement in terms of composure in major races. So normally his mechanism or his mechanics are smooth. His transition phase has become more efficient over the last few seasons. But here's the key difference. Asafa Powell in his prime wasn't just fast once. He was consistently running 9.7 and low 9.8 seconds. So that level of repetition builds confidence. So Asafa Powell normally run below a certain amount of time consistently. However, Seville has shown the potential. Now the question is consistency at that exact level. And that creates debate without disrespect. Now, we also have to talk about the era. In 2008, the sprinting world was extremely competitive and mentally intense. The pressure of the generations was different. Today's era, from advanced sports science, recovery system, and data analysis, it's not as same as before. And I mean, back then we had the Gatlings, we had the Walter Dix, we had the Usain Bowles, we had the Tyson Gay, Blake came around within that time, you name it. The Kim Collins as well. It was the Richard Thompsons. So I mean, those times would be way different from now because now have some good athletes, but not to say the atmosphere was as tense as before. Well, it's still a number that can be shattered. So does Seville have a performance advantage because of modern training? Or was Asafa's generation mentally tougher? That's where the debate gets more interested for you people. But can it actually happen? I think so. Physically, it is possible. The gap is small enough. One perfect race with the right wind condition, a clean start, full health, that's all it takes at this level. That's all it takes at this level. But breaking 9.72 isn't just about speed, it's about delivering on the big stage. But then again, what if he breaks the record on the local stage? You know, what if he get that done? It's still a breaking of record, isn't it? But I mean, only time can tell. So Asafa Powell set a standard that still commands respect in Jamaica's sprinting history. Oblique Seville is now close enough to knock on that door. So Jamaicans and fans of athletics who are watching and supporting Jamaica Athletics Network, is 9.72 in danger? Big events are coming up in 2027. Oblique Seville is in that mentality of getting better again because every time he ends a season or go to training, that is the mentality to get better, to improve. So if both men line up at their best, who are you backing? Let's talk about it. So people, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. The topic is 9.72 in danger. Can Oblique Seville break Asafa Powell's legendary time? It's for you to say and for me to respond. So you all take care. Goodbye until we meet again.